Well, this is it, the morning of the derby. You might wonder why I'm looking at the website. Well, if you want to argue that this is going to be a memorable day, you know Chester's got problems, and just looking at their official website, it was last updated in July, and the main story is a bloke called Woody, photographed with Stephen Vaughan. But despite the disarray off the pitch, sort of disarray no fans or players or coaches deserve, the fact is they're making a pretty damn good fist of trying to hang on in the conference. They're appealing against 15 of their 25 points. Their record's decent. They've improved enormously. They've only lost one away game, and that was the first away game of the season, when, to be fair, they were underprepared with no pre-season behind them. So I'm concerned about it there in a way. I feel worried as well because, well, we've started off so well on Tuesday. Did very well on Tuesday. And that worries me. I'm excited about this game. That sort of feeling always leads to disappointment when you're a Wrexham fan. 10:06. I've arrived at a football match at 10:06. This just feels so very wrong. I don't know. So there's only consolation. I'm not the first one. I guess this is mostly people who are actually working here, like the stewards, mind. But, oh God, my body clock's gone to pot. I did see two people walk into the game. Ooh, players as well. So, Fairhurst. Right, well, let's see what happens, eh? God, I need some sleep. Right, well, I was going to get a home shirt for myself anyway, and 20% off, so I thought, what the hell, let's go for it. So I popped to the shop. Now I'm sort of thinking, I hope it's quiet and there's no one turned up early, because I'm going to have to get changed in the car. Don't worry, I'm not going to show that. That would be disturbing and would make this probably a pay-per-view site, obviously, because of the thrills involved. The trouble is, there are now people turning up, and I'm going to take my top off and people are going to see and think it's peculiar. I'm just wandering, trying to keep my head down to the car, and Andy Fleming says, "Hi, Mark," and I'm like, no. So, you know, can I keep my head down well enough? I also got one from my lads. There's a Christmas present. Oh, should have said that. Hang on, maybe I should edit that out, should I? Yeah, I think maybe I should. Because I was just in there and he walked past. He's been on a sleepover with his mates, harassing Silvio Span in the car park. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said. Shouldn't have mentioned. Should have kept it a secret.
Come on, you can do better than that. We hate Chester. 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 Hate us. Run away. No, we must run away. Run away.
The atmosphere is building up, and inevitably the first Wrexham player to come out would get a huge cheer, and it was Christian Smith, bless him. A first for him. I've been cheered in moments like this before. Building up rather nicely, the crowd not stunned into silence by the astonishing news that Dean Saunders picked the same team for 2 games in a row for, well, first time this season, first time ever.
Fantastic. Okay, we'll all go through the teams now. It's time to
against Chester City. What an atmosphere we've got here. There might be about 6,000 fans here, but it sounds like a hell of a lot more. The crowd have been stoked up tremendously well. We've had Red of Heaven sung by, I can't remember the name of it, the singer who's a bit of a regular fixture here now. Samantha, and she did a terrific version, which was joined in with by the Wrexham players, Wrexham fans, and now the teams have just come out and are shaking hands. What an atmosphere we've had! It's been building up over the last hour or so. It's been absolutely terrific, and Wrexham, buoyed by that very good performance on Tuesday, are feeling confident that they can build on that against the Chester side. It may well be a drift at the bottom of the table, but don't kid yourself. They are better than that suggests. Their 25-point penalty, of course, means they're bound to be down there as Wrexham Dragon go shaking hands with the Chester players. But the fact of the matter is they've only lost one away game all season. That was their first match, and they had no pre-season, so quite how you can expect them to be fully functioning by then to go to a tough trip to Oxford really is it's a hell of a big arse, wouldn't it? Anyway. That's one way to get the crowd on your side. We're doing Rex Factor. Disappointing first half though, really. He started well, but as it's been all season, lots of huffing and puffing. But very little quality, very little creativity, and Chester should be ahead by now. They missed an open goal. Maxwell's made a great save, and they've had two blatant penalties for a shirt taken by Neil Taylor. So really, Wrexham rising their luck. Admittedly, the open goal and the two shirt balls came pretty much in the same passage of play, so maybe there wouldn't have been three separate goals, but still, ouch. Well, you can't fault the players for effort, but again, we lacked creativity, and when a team was fighting away in their own half, we couldn't break them down, and that's become a recurring problem now, I'm afraid, and it's one that will cost us very dear this season, I rather suspect. Good teams come at us, gives us a chance to play, but teams that just look to thwart us don't find it very difficult, and that's going to be bad. I guess the one positive, I'm just getting distracted by my cat trying to get into the conservatory here, but the one positive, I suppose, I did mention earlier, I was going to give my lad his shirt for Christmas. I felt very guilty. Well, I nearly got caught. I felt very guilty when then I bump into him around the corner and he sees me in my new shirt and he said, "Oh, you've got yourself a new shirt, have you?" And a sad look in his eyes as he knows that I just bought something for myself and he doesn't know I got one for him. So I had to fess up. He got his shirt today, so at least he's one happy Wrexham fan. And as for the rest of us, let's just hope we can find some creativity from somewhere before next September.